Jai Shri Ram. This is Vinaya Patrika, a book written by Tulsidas in the 16th century. There are 279 dohas. This is a very interesting work of literature, devotional literature, where Tulsidas is actually submitting a humble petition to Sri Rama, who is the Chief Justice in the Supreme Court of what? Mahayuga. And he is asking Rama that these fellows, these are the accused, and they are harassing me. Please give a restraining order. And along with Rama, you can see, I am reading out the genesis of the plaint. In the divine court of Mahayuga, before the bench of love and devotion, mercy petition number 1 in Kali Yuga. This is mercy petition number 1 in Kali Yuga. The bench of judges are Sri Rama, presiding judge, Divine Mother Sita, co-opted expert advisor, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna are puny judges. The word puisni, the S is silent, puny means subordinate, junior judge. Of course, judicial powers are same, equal, but they are junior. Like a high court judge before a Supreme Court judge. Puny, the pronunciation is puny, the S is silent in the stupid language. Goswami Tulsidas, disciple of Narhari Ananda, 85-year-old, resident of Ayodhya, erstwhile capital of Ramarajya and of Kashi, abode of Lord Shiva. He is the plaintiff. Okay? And the 6 passions together with 9 manifestations of vice, collectively known as the 15 adversaries of virtue, named herein under as defendants and co-defendants. Arishad Vargalu are the 6. The 9 manifestations of vice are violence, falsehood, pride, envy, strife, suspicion, jealousy and rivalry. And covetousness. These are the co-defendants. Okay, counsel for the plaintiff is Hanuman. Hanuman is the lawyer for Tulsidas, and counsel for the defendants is Kali Yuga, the age of vice. So the plaintiff respectfully submits that because he, the plaintiff, having resolved to pursue the path of devotion in his beloved Rama, and in consequence thereof, because he, the plaintiff, proclaimed the divine message of the Lord's compassionate mercy and bounteous grants being readily available to the ignorant, the evildoers and sinners, and because the defendant, abetted by the co-defendant seeking to establish preeminence of vice over virtue in Kali Yuga, challenged the plaintiff in his resolve and launched an unprovoked attack on him, employing formidable weapons of sense pleasures. And because the plaintiff has surrendered himself completely, unconditionally and unswervingly in steadfast devotion to his beloved Lord, wherefore the plaintiff submits this mercy petition in 3 parts, comprising the invocation, the preamble of the plaint, and the letter of the plaint, which contains his indictment, confession of guilt, arguments, cases in precedence as evidence of divine bounty, together with his humble petition for compassionate mercy as set forth in the articles of the plaint annexed hereto, and prayer respectfully prays, implores and beseeches the divine court of love to grant the plaintiff compassionate mercy out of the Lord's bounteous grace, and restrain the defendants and co-defendants named in this plaint as the 15 adversaries of virtue from the further persecution of the plaintiff, to enable him to pursue his solemn resolve of proclaiming the fame and glory of his beloved Lord freely, faithfully and fearlessly as ordained by the established divine law. Ultimate. I believe Vinaya Patrika was signed by Rama. In the last page, I believe Rama signed. Unfortunately, that manuscript is not available thanks to our stupid Indian governments. Even after independence, we allowed these Malechas to come, and for 1,000 years they have ruined, ruled, destroyed temples and stolen our manuscripts. And during that Mohan Singh's time, I believe some 2,000 manuscripts were stolen, and the government was watching like a mute spectator. So, unfortunately, the manuscript of Vinaya Patrika today is not available. At least now we Hindus must wake up and hit hard, very hard, very, very hard ideologically. Ideologically punch them out. Because these desert cults are like the embodiments of Kali Yuga. So this is, please buy a copy of Vinaya Patrika, and in Vinaya Patrika, the favorite doha or whatever you call it, ablo nasani abna nasaihu, Ram Krupa Bhav Nisa Sirani, Ram Krupa Bhav Nisa Sirani. So that one is very good. That one is very good. I have read it that also. Wonderful, isn't it? Lord Rama is the presiding judge, and Sitama is the co-opted expert advisor. Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna are the puny judges, and Hanuman is the counsel for Tulsidas ji, and Kali Yuga, personified Kali Yuga, is the lawyer of all the 15 rascals, the 6 passions and the 9 manifestations of vice. And Rama signed it. Wonderful. So please get yourself a copy and start studying. It is lovely. Jai Shri Ram.